Hello, hello. I think there's just no fixing this today. Yeah, pretty much there's no fixing this today. We're going to wait for a couple people to join us. And then have I got a stinking story for you? Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about the life of, someone who's an entrepreneur, someone who's trying to grow their small businesses and figure out the ins and outs. This goes way beyond that. This goes way beyond a learning curve. This is just one of those weekends where you just have to freaking laugh. Laugh so you don't cry or something. I don't know. Oh, we got a couple people. Hey, Katie and Abby. Good afternoon. I was about to say good morning. It is good morning still. Oh my gosh. I have not slept yet. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like I've got bags under my eyes. Well, you can see it when I turn. I got bags under my eyes. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, hello. All right. Well, I'll start my story since I got a couple of y'all. Okay. So seriously, I can't even believe the way this weekend has gone. Hello, Tyler. We need a pool game soon. We need a pool game very soon. Actually, we were out playing the other night. And you weren't out, surprisingly. So, but anyway, okay. So this was just one of those crazy weekends. So I'm, one of the things, that I do, I have a couple businesses that I do voiceover work, I do music, and I do pet sitting. Okay. Pet sitting is always an adventure, but it's never really been like, it was never an intentional business. It was just one of those things where a lot of people ended up having needs for a pet sitter because they didn't want to kennel their dogs, for one reason or another, but especially like older dogs have a harder time with crating, or with kennels. It's too much. And the stress, especially when they're older, just like older humans, the stress can manifest in physical functions. Yeah. Aw. Jennifer, I cannot wait to have lunch with you. Because I'm probably going to tell you more of the story that I'm not going to tell on Facebook Live. Because I actually have a funny story about you. I locked myself out of your house one time, and I have not told you how I got back in. Anyway, so I'm pet sitting right now about 45 minutes from Lima, which means obviously my time back and forth is very, the things that I need to be able to work from here, I bring with me to the St. Mary's place. And that way I don't have to run back and forth, because 45 minutes, back and forth, that's a lot of running. That's cutting into my rates. And I know, I don't want to have to charge a client more. I want to keep that bottom line as low as I possibly can, just for both of us, for both of our peace of minds. But so I've got most of my work with me, but every once in a while I get voiceover clients who call me and they're like, hey, I have this client who's requesting you specifically, and I need this voiceover in the next 2 hours. Which obviously is a 45-minute drive from here back to Lima, where my studio is in my house. So that's one of the factors going into this weekend. The other factor going into this weekend is that next week we actually open at Encore, a play that I'm in. And so Tech Week is going to be starting soon. We have to be off book this week. So there's that kind of added layer. Okay, so keep those in the back of your mind as I'm telling you this story. Sunday night, I noticed that one of the dogs, and don't mind my hair, it is a freaking hot mess. I'll get to that soon as to why I look crazy right now, because I have legitimate reasons, and I'm pretty sure there is not a soul at the end of this story who's going to judge why my hair looks like this. All right. So Sunday, one of the dogs, it's a little more of a sensitive breed. Their digestive tracts they're just very sensitive. So, sticking to a strict routine, which I've tried to coach myself as a pet sitter to do, really helps. Not wavering from their normal routine at all. Otherwise, their bodies just kind of freak out. It's the nature of the breed. So Sunday, one of the dogs starts kind of pooping kind of funny, if I can say that on Facebook Live. Yeah. It was just kind of, kind of watery, a little bit gross, a little bit disgusting, kind of eking out like lava. All right. So by Monday, I didn't really think a whole lot of it because the breed is so sensitive, but by Monday, it had turned into diarrhea. Okay. Do you know how I found out it was diarrhea? Because I wake up at a little bit of a earlier time than normal because I hear like this squelching sounds. And if you have dogs, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. That sound that makes you, hello, Bruce. I'm so sorry I didn't even see you sneak in. Bruce has been one of my favorite bosses from back in the day. But that sound makes you sit up immediately in bed and run for the door, run for the leash, and try to get that dog outside as fast as possible. But it was too late. See ya, Abby. Have a good day. So I tried to rush puppy dog outside, but there was no avail. All over the carpet, diarrhea. So that is how my Monday started off. And it was, typically if diarrhea goes past 24 hours, you've got trouble. 24 to 48, you got a little room to play with, but typically 24 hours of diarrhea, at that point you need to get to the vet and check it out, make sure nothing is wrong, make sure they're not getting dehydrated. But I'm still in the first 24 hours at this point. This dog is starting to have accidents inside. I'm trying the best I can to clean it up. This is a fairly new client. I've been with him only like 5 months. So this is the first thing like this that's happened with him. This is the second time in all of my pet sitting that I've ever had something like this happen. Most of the time it's easy breezy, it's belly rubs and cuddles, and it's no big deal, okay? But the last time this happened, I had gone I think I was only gone like an hour and a half. It was an older dog, and I came back to 7 piles of diarrhea, okay? This was significantly worse this time around. So I hear that sound, I try to rush the dog outside. There's no help for it. It's everywhere. It's on the walls because I'm trying to get this dog under my arm and rush him outside, and it's on the carpet, and it's on the floor, and it's on me, and my gosh. Anyway, oh my gosh. So that started my Monday of just constant trips outside, because at that point we're running outside like every hour. Hour and a half, so that he can make it outside, and so I don't have to do cleanup inside, because I only have 3 rolls of paper towels. 3 rolls, okay? You'd think that's a lot. It's not. That's not for 2 days of diarrhea. It is not. So I'm trying to rush the dog outside. Here's the thing. The second dog is actually a little bit older, and they've been partners for a long time. So I can't leave her inside by herself because she doesn't like being away from her mister, who's the one who's having the poopy problem. And so every time I try, initially I stopped doing this, but every time I tried to rush him outside and I left her inside, she would revenge pee on the carpet. Or she did Monday night, revenge poop. So it was like this constant struggle of revenge peeing, revenge pooping, diarrhea on the carpet, trying to rush him out without getting it on me. And I mean, like, so then obviously I learned my lesson, because I don't want to keep peeing. I don't keep peeing. I really don't want to keep peeing. I don't want to keep cleaning up all this crap, all this excrement. And so I start taking her out with me. Well, the trouble is, this female dog does not actually like to be outside. She likes to go out and do her business rather quickly. She's older. She's like 14, bless her heart. So she's not a walking dog. She doesn't want to go for long walks like her mister does. Her mister loves long walks. So he's pulling on one side of me ahead of me because he's trying to get to the grass to explode. She's pulling behind me, trying to pull me back into the house, even though she doesn't want to be left alone. So she don't want to be left alone because she's going to revenge pee. She doesn't want to come outside. She's just going to pull me and try to pull out of her harness. So it is every hour and a half of this battle so eventually I just started picking her up and taking her out to the grass. Okay. All right. So that was my Monday. We made it through the night, with only a couple more accidents. I found like a good secure area, and I just ended up crating her by Tuesday morning. Because my gosh, I mean, I didn't know what else to do. I can't keep up with the revenge peeing and cleanups in the entire house. It's crazy. So, okay. So we get to, Tuesday morning. We have made it through a crazy night. The diarrhea is slowed down. So I thought, okay, I don't think I need to take, the dog to the vet. I've been in touch with the owner at this point and kept him updated every step of the way. And, it starts to slow down. No solids yet. I know this is like super creepy for some of you guys who are like, oh my gosh, I did not want to hear a poop conversation on, is it Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is right now. I am so tired. Oh my gosh. So, back to the poopy conversation here. So Tuesday, that was yesterday. Oh my gosh. That was yesterday. So it's slowed down. It's still not solid. It's still diarrhea, but it's not, both the owner and I agreed that we didn't really feel like he needed to go to the vet just yet. So, he's eating great. He's drinking great. I'm thinking, okay, I am in the clear. Oh, what I did not tell you was early Monday night, late Monday night, early Tuesday morning. One of the trips out, 2:30 in the morning, 2:40 in the morning, I locked myself out of the house. Okay, this is one of those clients where we had talked. I like to get information beforehand so that I know, hey, is there an emergency key? Is there an emergency code? Is there security? Are cops gonna get called on me if I need to, be around your house for a week and you're not here? So I locked myself out of the house. I'm exhausted. I mean, I have been up and down all night with Mr. Explosive Butt here. And I mean, I can't keep up. It's obviously a lot of cleanup. So anyway, so I'm locked out. I have one dog. I managed to sneak out because the female was still sleeping. And I thought, yes, I don't have to do the struggle. I can sneak the mister outside for a quick, explosive poop and get him back inside. And I do not know what happened. I literally have no idea. Didn't even know this door could lock, to be honest. And this owner had not provided a spare key. He actually had mentioned that he just didn't really care for the idea of having a spare key around for emergencies. He just didn't see that happening, just kind of provided me with a garage door opener. No big deal, because again, I didn't even know this inside door locked. So I am standing outside in this cold. I mean, thankfully it's not like freezing cold. But I have an explosive diarrhea dog with me. There is a sleeping dog inside who could wake up and revenge pee at any moment. And I am locked out of the house. So you're thinking oh my gosh, this is a ticking time bomb, because either the dog with me is going to explode with diarrhea, or the dog inside is going to wake up. Either way, I'm going to have cleanups if I do not figure out how to get back inside this house quickly. And of course, my phone was inside too. So I decide, well, you know what? It's been a while since I've had to pick a lock. Why not? Let's try again. I mean, it's been a while, but, they say it comes back like riding a bike. So I'm searching the garage for, things that I can use. About 45 minutes of work, and I've almost got the latch pulled back. I just realized I need one more small tool that has, just a hook on it. Just a little hook. I am ransacking my car, trying to find something that can just help me pull the last bit of this back so that I can just pull the door open. And I spot this box up on the shelf. And I'm thinking, there's got to be something in this box. I mean, this man is very neat and very organized. So if there was going to be something I could use, it would be in this box. So I leave my stuff in the door so that, nothing falls back into place. I go and grab that box. Would you freaking believe what fell out when I pulled that box down and look inside of it? A key. An emergency spare key that I was told wasn't available. So I got back into the house 45 minutes later. I almost ended up finishing that lock just for posterity's sake, and I decided not to. I was like, no. But I really had to laugh, because I think that's when I realized I'm kind of just a player in God's humongous escape room, and yeah, and he was just laughing at me, just absolutely having a laugh at my expense. Okay, so I'm back in. Tuesday seemed to get a little bit better. No more getting locked out of the house. Almost happened one more time, but I've been checking the door every time I went out. So Tuesday was crazy. I ended up last night, I just sat up. With the puppy dog, because all day, thankfully it was not as much, but it was still just accidents inside the house. I mean, I would take them out together, and within 5 minutes, 10 minutes of being back inside, another accident, another explosion. So I think I had just pretty much resigned myself yesterday to just not leave the house and just constantly cycle him in and out, in and out. So I just sat up with them last night. Had both of them, kind of locked them in this area that he has a nice little cool mudroom hallway. And so we all just sat up all night. And every time I heard that whimper, I threw that harness on and I got his little furry butt outside. And that's when all the storm was hitting, and so it was getting crazy. I could hear the trees like rocking around me. A tree actually fell, thank goodness, not on the house, but a tree actually fell just outside, blocking the road. So you can't get in and out. Oh, now you can. They moved it this morning. They brought in like this little tiny bulldozer. It was really cute. It was like from Thomas the Train or something. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a thing. Is there a bulldozer on Thomas the Train? I feel like there is. I don't know. Or maybe it's like, I don't know what the show is. Listen, I don't have enough kid experience to know. But in any case, so the dogs are freaking out about the storm. So add in vomiting now. Now the mister has both explosive butt and vomiting. In the Bob the Builder! That's who it is, Ashley. Thank you. Bob the Builder. That's who it is. Oh my gosh. Ashley the rescue. So yeah. So I'm cleaning up alternately puke and revenge peeing here or there, but thankfully not as much since the female was with us, and diarrhea. And so this morning, bright and early, because the emergency vet that I called last night said there wasn't really anything he could do for me. Why are you an emergency vet then? I don't know. It makes no sense to me. So we just waited it out in this little hallway and went to the vet this morning. So hopefully you needed a good laugh. I am in desperate need of a shower and some perfume and some fresh, clean clothes because I'm covered in shit. Literally. And it's so gross. I've been working alternately now that we have a little bit of medicine for the mister, and he has stopped vomiting and he has stopped pooping, sort of, mostly. He's made it outside both times that I taken him since we got back from the vet. But as you can tell, I am exhausted. I'm in need of a nap, but the owner won't get back till tomorrow. So I will sleep tomorrow unless this medicine works, and possibly I can sleep tonight. But between alternately trying to scrub the carpets where some of those stains just are not coming out. If you have any recipes for cleaning shit out of carpet, and I mean that literally, please pass them along. I would love that. Between that and trying to handle the projects coming in from clients and questions coming in from clients, it's going to be a busy day, and I'm really hoping I don't accidentally call somebody by the wrong name or, I don't know, do something crazy. But first things first, I gotta figure out how to fix this hair. I need a shower. First things first, I need a shower. Oh my goodness. Carmen, OxiClean? That works? Doesn't it bleach the carpet? If it was my house, I would totally have no qualms about trying that. But since it's client's house, maybe I'll try it on a corner or something. But yeah, keep those suggestions coming because I will try just about anything. You know what? I bet there's like a corner of the carpet here I can try. Because I've been through this man's supply closet, and bless his heart, but he doesn't have anything heavy duty for what we're dealing with this weekend. So anyway, hopefully you guys needed a good laugh between Shit City and getting locked out and trees falling around the house and thankfully not on the house. I can't imagine trying to explain that to my client as well. Hey, it's been a really sick weekend, but hey, a tree also hit your house, so good luck with that. Thankfully, he was really cool. And super understanding because he's had these dogs for 12 or 13 years. The one's 14, the one's 12. And so I guess he's dealt with their super sensitive stomachs before. And he apparently was not surprised at all. Bless his heart. So So yeah, Humberto, I love your new website, just so you know. Ed Coyle, awesome sound engineer. But yeah, so please do me a favor, comment something that will make me laugh, because it has been a long weekend and I'm about to put myself on vacation mode from all my clients for like the next 3 days, and I'm about to say no even to emergency projects because I don't know if I could voice things correctly right now. I'm still trying to edit a couple of projects that I need to push out today, going out to Macon, Georgia. So if any of my Macon clients are watching, I promise I will get those projects to you today. But first I need a shower. Bye, guys.